24, right? And today Soha is not present, and so we have 23 people.
Sir,
Um,
she's on a flight to Kinshasa.
yeah, she wrote a mail to me, and she wrote that she would be traveling. So, okay, but I'm waiting for the rest of the people, like 8 more people to come join me so that we could start the lesson. Can you all give me a thumbs up
Sir,
if you think that you are ready for the lesson? Show me a thumbs up, everyone. In the
Of
sense,
course, sir.
virtually.
We're always ready for your music.
Brilliant. Thank you
sir,
so much.
there
Yes,
are
Anand.
actually 2 new students in our class.
2 new students. I met Adit the other day.
No, sir, not Adit.
No, not those people, sir. There are new people like in this grade, like we joined this year. One of the name is Karina. I forgot the other person's name. She
Okay.
had very cute voice.
But there are like four people who joined, but only like 2 of the new people have joined the classes till now.
All right. All right. Fine. We'll see if they join in. That's fine. That's really good. Otherwise, so then that means there are 8 people absent in this class. Should I take it in that way?
Sir, why don't you just take a screenshot of the participants and like you can mark the attendance later?
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, but the thing is, I
That's
need to know.
easier.
I know that, but all right. So almost.
So
8
I
people.
can, if you want, I can take the screenshot and send you every class.
I've taken that. Thanks, guys. Thanks indeed.
Okay.
But listen very carefully. I would need to ask everybody to switch on their screen today because today's lesson it needs a direct communication with everybody, each of us. Okay, it's very much needed because we are going to talk about few notes and we are going to demonstrate our understanding of those notes by clapping and reading them. So it would be really, really required for everyone to switch on their cameras. Otherwise, I wouldn't have asked you to do that. All right, thank you so much. Now, first of all, I would like to ask that, do you remember what we did in the last music lesson? Is everybody able to hear me? Yes, Inaya, please.
Last lesson we talked about how to read notes in Canadian accent or like
Form, style.
form. Yeah.
Yes, yes, right. So let's quickly recap our learning in the that happened in the last lesson so that we can go ahead. All right. Who remembers this note? What is this note called? Yes, guys.
Quarter note.
Quarter note. Yeah, exactly. And we also discussed about the name of the note. Who can tell me what is the name of this note? You're totally right, guys. What is the name of the note? It starts with the letter C. Yes, Adit.
Sir, can I answer, please?
Watch it.
Sorry, Adit.
Adit didn't say anything. Ashmi said.
Oh, sorry, Ashmi. Yes, Ashmi, please.
I'm just guessing. Was it crotchet? Something like
Absolutely
crotchet note?
right. You are crotchet note. Crotchet note. Wonderful.
Gotcha.
So, who can tell me how many counts? How many counts should we consider, or should we show for this note?
1.
Lovely. 1 count. So crotchet means just one.
You're supposed to raise your hand.
Yeah, exactly. Crotchet, that's it. If you see this symbol in a notation sheet, on a notation sheet, it means it has only 1 count. That's it. Say for it's if a note is written like B and with this symbol just on the top of it, you must make sure that you play the note B for once. B, that's it. Now let's move on. Okay. Who can tell me the note? Which note is
Sir, I know.
Yes, Mahanur.
Minim.
Minim, wonderful. Now, who can tell me how many counts does it have? Wait, Mahanur,
Sir?
wait. Yes? Yes. Yes, Inaya.
Is it like half note or like 2 beats, half beat? I'm like guessing because I don't remember like
It's all right.
Canadian form. I don't.
It's all right. It's all right. Anybody else? Anybody? Ashmi, yes, please.
Half note, sir.
Yes. So how many counts it should have?
2, because like
2 beats.
2 counts. Yes, Sumedha.
No, sir, I was just gonna answer that. So
Okay, fine. So it's minim and it has 2 counts. So the difference between these 2 notes is this. You can see it's very simple. Both of them has a circle and a tail attached to them, but these 2 circles, one of them is filled and one of them is not. So the filled circle, it's called crotchet, which has 1 count, and the other one has 2 counts.
Project note, meaning note.
Minim. All right, let's move on. Who can tell me what is this note? It doesn't have a tail attached to it. Yes, Sumedha, please.
a whole note.
Absolutely, whole note. Or, but what do you call this? Ashmi raised her hand. Anybody else other than Ashmi? Other than Kaz as well. Yes, other than Inaya, maybe Ahana, Niso, Yashita, Alan, Amev, Krishna.
Aisha wants to say.
Aisha? Oh, yes, Aisha, please.
I think it's called semi-brave.
Absolutely correct. Right, you are. Wonderful. And how many counts does it have?
Sir, can I say?
Yes, Alan. Yes, Alan,
I
please.
think, sir, it has 4.
Yes, absolutely
Sir,
right.
I think it has 4 counts.
Yes, totally correct. Totally correct. Semi-brief with 4 counts. Wonderful. So we are done
So
with
then what's the point of raising your hand?
my hand.
No, like we are supposed to raise our hands. I'm like continuously raising my hand, you're like not using it.
Now, the thing is, Inaya, I wanted to know it, like listen, hear it from other students as well. I know that you could understand it.
Yeah.
Oh, can I use the restroom?
Yeah, who's that? May I know who's that? Who's asking for
Ashrit.
that? Ashrit, yes, please go and come back quickly. So this is crotchet, 1 beat. This is minim, 2 beats. And this is semi-brief, 4 counts. Okay, 4 beats. Now in between, there's something which we missed. Yashita, I would like to ask you, what do you see here?
Your video is frozen.
Yashita, can you just tell us what do you see in this picture?
Okay, 1 second.
Sure. Excuse me.
Sir, I remember it now. It's called a half note. Well, the way I learned it.
No, not.
Sir, can I tell?
Okay,
So
Ashmi. Just a second, guys.
Sir,
I'll
it's
certainly
a
come to
3
you.
beats.
Okay.
It is a 3 beats note. I forgot what it's called, but it's a 3 beats note.
Okay, Kaz, what's your point?
No, so you said to tell what is different, means what is on the thing. So there's a dot there.
Absolutely.
So
There's a dot over here, right? And Inaya, yes, we have your hand up. Yes, Inaya. Inaya.
Sir,
No, it's called
sir,
a
your
dotted
video is
half note.
frozen.
Internet issues, serious internet
Oh,
issues.
okay.
Sorry, dear.
It's called a dotted half note.
That means it's called a dotted minim. It's called a dotted minim. And it has how many counts?
3 beats.
3.
Yeah.
Now, as you can see that there's a dot over here. What is the role of this dot, you know? The dot itself.
I guess it's 1 beat.
No. Yeah, 1 bit here, but dot means always the half of the half of the note being shown. Say for if it is minim,
Anything.
anything, any note. If it is minim, then it has 2 beats. It has 2 counts. So if we add a dot, it will have 1 count. So 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. If the same thing happens here with the
Yes.
crochet, what would be the value of this crochet then? Dotted crochet, what would be the value of it? Who can tell me?
1.5 note.
1.5 notes, absolutely. If we put a dot with semi-brief, what would be the value of that note? What would be the value? 6.
6.
Absolutely. Wonderful. Wonderful. Now, could you tell me if I had introduced this symbol to you? Yes or no?
So you didn't introduce this.
Right, right. Now listen very
Pass.
carefully. Right, thank you. If you see this kind of symbol on a notation sheet, which is kind of zigzag, right? It's zigzag in shape. So you must make sure that it is only and only a rest. It shows
Sorry.
a rest.
You're lagging.
I'm sorry.
You're lagging.
I'll
You
repeat.
lag.
I'll repeat. If you see this symbol on a notation sheet, which looks like something like zigzag, right? It's zigzagged. It has been drawn in a zigzagged way. It is a rest. So I am going to ask you something. Okay, Inaya, we had a hand up. Yes, we have a hand up. 2 hands up.
I was about to say crochet dress, but you said it.
I didn't say anything, any name, but you have said it. Right, Inaya. Well done. Yashmi, your point. Yes, please. Ashmi? Yes, we can see your hand up.
Sorry. That was just
Oh,
for
okay.
the previous question.
Sorry. Okay, fine. So it's called crochet rest. So how many beats should you rest for? Jashit, once more.
No, 1 beat, sir?
1 beat, absolutely, because it's crochet rest. If it becomes minim rest, how many beats should you be resting for?
2 beats.
2 beats.
Sir, I couldn't hear you. Can you please repeat?
So Mahnur, could you understand what a crochet beat is? I'm sorry, crochet rest is?
Yes, sir, but I understood what you were saying about the crocheted, but I didn't know about the how many beats to rest on.
Yeah, crochet means 1 beat, right? Crochet note means 1 beat. So crochet rest means you have to rest for 1 beat also. But if it becomes minim rest, then it looks like a hat, a British hat, right? And you have to rest for 2 beats. It's called minim rest. 2 counts. You have to rest for 2 counts. All right. So now here we have come to a section where you are going to do something practically. Demonstration. And for this demonstration, I would request everybody to switch on their cameras, as I told you earlier. Otherwise, we won't be able to understand whether you have understood what we just discussed or not, right? So we have 17 members and we have 16 minutes, and I'm sure, 12 minutes, sorry. I'm sure if we cooperate, we will be able to do it just like that, all right? So let me start with a simpler one. Yep. Kaz, can I start with you, please?
Yes.
Where are you, Kaz? Oh, yes, I can see you now. So, Kaz, could I ask you to demonstrate this note, these notes, or this small notation by clapping?
Yes, okay.
Thank you.
Wait. So I have a question.
Yes, please.
When for the half note, do we do like twice or like do we do
Yes,
it once and
twice.
hold it to twice?
Twice.
Okay,
Twice. And one thing,
Yeah,
Kaz, one thing, this is for everyone. Listen to me very carefully. You can see the time signature is 4, which
Yes.
means in every bar, there'll be 4 beats. So you have to understand the calculation here. All right. And do not read that 1, 2, 1, 2, like not like that. It should be 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Okay, always mention 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, guys, please go ahead.
Sir, even I have a question.
Yes, Mahnur.
Yeah, sir. So in that piece of like rhythm or like music, there are like two lines separately. So what do
You're on mute again. What do?
they mean? Like those two lines?
There are not 2 lines. There are 5 lines. Like this, vertical lines. I'm sorry, horizontal lines. Horizontal lines.
The vertical lines I'm talking about. If you see that piece
He
of
means the
music,
bars.
These the
Yeah, the
these are
bar.
bar lines, actually, bar lines. They divide, they create, help us to create the rhythm. Okay, Mahnur, understood.
Okay, sir.
That
Okay,
means
so
it
I can do.
helps us whether there should be 4 beats or 3 beats in between. Okay, guys, go ahead. Thank you.
Yeah.
Guys, could I ask you to read the counts and clap accordingly?
Yes. Sir.
Thank you, dear.
Okay. Okay.
We won't understand otherwise.
1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm sorry, this is not correct. Somebody else who could do it. Sorry, guys, you are very near to the answer, but it's a silly mistake that you have made. Sumedha, please.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Almost correct. I mean, almost perfect. Somebody else, little mistakes. Guys, could you understand how to read it? Yes, Inaya.
Yeah,
Yes,
I got
please.
it now. I
Yes,
got
thank
it.
you.
Yeah.
Good job, guys. Inaya.
It's just something what
So
I did,
it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Lovely. Well done.
Am I right?
Well done. So this is how we should be reading these notes. Well done. But
So
Inaya
can
and
I ask a question?
yes, Ashmi, sure.
So like by 1 beat we understand, but in the second part they have given us a count of 4 beats. So how do we do that?
Very good question. So what Inaya did, Inaya, number one, this is the technique. Number one, when you count these notes, make sure you clap with the beat. Okay. And make sure you count like 1, 2, 3, 4 in that way. And when you clap for a semi-brief, a whole note, you should clap for once but count 4 beats. Example, just look at this notation very carefully. 2 minims, 1 semi-brief. 2 minims in the first bar, 1 semi-brief in the second bar. Now I'll clap it for you. Remember the note. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Understood? This is how we count. And yes, Ashmi, thank you. And Inaya, make sure when you go to the next bar, make sure you maintain the rhythm. Do not be late. Do not be late or
Yeah.
fast. Yeah, maintain the rhythm. Well done. Now somebody else is going to, who is really confident, because this is going to be with a rest, with 2 rests. Let me see who's, no, not Inaya, somebody else who's really confident.
So can I try?
Who's that? Yes, Jashid, please.
Yeah. Is that right?
Perfect. Well done. Well done. Good job.
Sorry,
Well
I
done.
couldn't hear him.
Okay, Jashid, could you please demonstrate it once again?
Got that?
Jashid, could you do it again? Because Mehnur couldn't hear you.
1 second. No one can hear you.
Yeah, we can't hear you, dear. Jashid, it was better earlier. It was better earlier. Could you put on the headphone?
Okay. Sorry.
Right.
Got it?
Mehnur?
Okay.
Yeah, sir, I get it.
Good. Well done. Now somebody else. Somebody else. Should I call you? Should I call you? Can I ask maybe? Yes, can. Krishna, you want to
So
go?
you call.
Can I do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
After you call.
This is for you, Krishna. Go ahead. Quickly.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes, the rest should be counted without any beat, without any clap. That's the reason why I asked you to do that. So, but Krishna, as I mentioned earlier, that maintain the rhythm. Do it slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That means the rest. Okay. Next person. This is tricky. A bit tricky. Can I please ask Avanti? Ready, Avanti? Okay. Don't worry. We're just trying to have fun. Nothing else. Think. This is for everybody. Think.
How many beats is
Sir,
the?
I got it, sir.
Good.
Sir, can
You all know
Sir?
it. Yes. Who's that? Oh yeah, Adit.
Sir, even I know it.
Avanti, are you comfortable? Are you comfortable with this?
No, sir, I don't think.
Sir, can I?
So okay, fine. Could I
Sir,
ask
can
Adit?
I
Try.
Sure. Ashmi, could I ask Adit for once because he's a new friend? Yeah. Thank you, Adit. Try it out, yeah.
I'm also not that sure about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Adit, fine. And who's this person named iPad? Could you please change your name? I've given you the.
Sir,
That's Pavan.
Oh, Pavan.
my name is
Sorry.
Pawan.
Pavan, could you just rename yourself? I have given you the access. Could you just rename yourself? Thank you. After you do it. Pavan, can you just try it?
Okay, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh no, I'm sorry, not correct. Somebody, Aisha, would you like to try it? Well tried, Pavan, but there's a little mistake you have made. Aisha, would you like to try it?
Sir, even I'm not sure.
Okay, Ashmi, you can go ahead.
I'm just guessing. Maybe 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Kaz, yes, please. Yes, Ashmi, almost there. Well tried, indeed.
Sir, can I?
So
Kaz, would you mind if I ask Mehnur? He hasn't.
yeah,
got any
Menu,
chance.
you go. Menu,
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Okay,
Kaz.
sir.
Yes, Mehnur.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Lovely. So Ashmi, could you understand what Mehnur did? If I ask you to consider my taps as my claps. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Understood, everyone? Because it's the first beat, it has one,
Yes, sir.
first note has 1 count, and this second note has 3 counts with 1 clap. 1 clap, 1 count, 1 clap, 3 counts. All right? Whew. Okay. This is 158. So I should stop here. Now, before we come to we have come to an end of the lesson. Before we proceed, like before you go and join your next lesson, could I please ask everyone to be honest to me and just do let me know verbally whether you could understand what we did in terms of the note values and the note reading. Ameb, I'm sorry I couldn't ask you. Ameb, Ashrit, Ahana, I'm really sorry I couldn't ask you. Just like
Sir?
Yes, Jashid, please.
So I missed like the first 10 minutes of the class because my Zoom wasn't working, so I had to switch devices. So.
All right, fine, I understand.
But I didn't understand the rest.
Fine, great, thank you. Inaya, yes, please.
I have nothing to say.
Sorry, Inaya.
I have nothing to say.
Nothing to say. Okay. Anybody? Okay, let me. Okay, sorry, Ashmi. We have a hand up. Ashmi, yes.
Like the reflection, I could understand most of it. Sometimes I was a little confused because like it is new topic for me. Overall, it was really nice.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Amir, yes, please. What about your understanding, dear?
Yeah. So last lesson I understood everything. But this lesson in the start I was like a bit tired and I couldn't concentrate. But then in the end, like with like the whole class, I understood what the concept is.
Thank you so much for being so honest. Thank you so much indeed. So in the next music lesson, what we'll do, try your best to join in as early as possible so that we can utilize all the whole 30 minutes. And we will be using breakout rooms, and I will assign you simple tasks like this so that we develop a better understanding. All right. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful weekend and a day ahead, and wish you a happy Independence Day, everybody. See you in the next music.
Bye, sir.
Bye, everyone.
Happy Independence
Thank you, sir.
Bye, sir.
Bye. Bye. Thank you.
Bye,
Bye.
sir.
Happy weekend.
You too. Thank you.
Bye,
Bye.
sir.
Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye.
Thank you, sir.